Hi, and welcome to our mobile app. Can I take your order? We'll have it ready at the drive-thru.
Hey, hi. Yes, I'd like a regular coffee, please.
Do you mean Maydew?
Excuse me?
We don't have regulars.
Well, what do you have?
We have Petite, Maydew, and Grande.
Which one is small?
We don't have a small.
I understand that, but which one is smallest?
Our Petite.
Which is your small?
Yes.
So your Maydew is like a medium.
Yes.
Well, why don't you just call it that?
A medium?
Yes.
I don't know, ma'am. I don't name the coffees. Would you like a comment card so you can register a complaint?
No, I just don't understand.
I understand. So what size would you like?
A Maydew, I guess.
And what blend?
I'm sorry?
What blend would you like?
Oh, just plain.
No, not blend as in blend. Blend as in what blend? As in what type?
Just regular coffee.
We don't have regular, ma'am.
Yes, I get that.
So what type of coffee would you like?
The type made of beans.
All our coffee is made of beans, ma'am.
Well, then the type that I can drink.
You can drink any of our coffees.
I just can't order them.
There's no reason to be rude.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be. It's just that I have a meeting in a few minutes, and I'd like to have the coffee before I'm too old to enjoy it. Maybe we start again. Why don't you tell me what blends you have so I can choose?
We have Sutra, Camely, and our specialty blend.
Nothing that's just plain old coffee?
Oh no, all our coffees offer a unique flavor experience.
What if I don't want a unique experience? What if I just want a cup of coffee?
We don't have plain coffee.
But you're a coffee place.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Would you like a comment card? You can register a complaint.
No, I just want a cup of coffee.
Well, we have that.
Great, then that's what I would like. A cup of plain coffee.
How about our Colombian? It's simple yet has a rich bounty.
Fine, I'll just take a cup of your regular old Colombian.
Ma'am, we don't have regular coffee.
Right, sorry, fine. I'll take a Maydew Colombian.
Decaf or regular?
I thought you didn't have regular.
We don't.
So then why did you just ask me if I wanted a regular?
That's what we call our caffeinated beverages.
Regular?
Yes.
So let me get this straight. You don't have regular sizes, but you do have regular coffee.
That's right.
So I can have a coffee regular, just not a regular coffee?
Yes.
Fine. I'll take that then, please.
A regular Maydew Colombian.
Yes, a regular Maydew Colombian.
Coming up. You want milk with that?
Milk, yeah, is it extra?
No.
Then yes, I'll have a splash of milk.
Almond, soy, or coconut?
Just regular milk.
Our milk doesn't have caffeine in it.
I didn't mean regular as in regular. I meant regular as in milk. Oh my god, is there a camera back there? Is this candid camera?
I don't understand.
Never mind. Look, I just want a cup of coffee.
Right. A regular Maydew Colombian with milk. What kind?
The kind that comes from cows.
We don't have cow's milk.
Do you not have cow's milk because you call it something else? Or do you actually not have cow's milk?
I don't understand.
Why would you? Look, I want milk if it comes from a cow.
Oh, no, we don't have cow's milk.
I see. Then no milk.
Coming right up.
Great. Fine. I'll alert the media. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm late for my meeting. Look, can you just give me water? You do sell water, right? Just regular, plain, easy to understand water.
We too.
Great. 1 bottle of water.
Still or sparkling? And what flavor would you like?
Ah.
Hello? Hey, you. Is this the complaint department? 'Cause I want to complain.
You want to complain? Look at this shirt. I've only had it 2 weeks and the seams are already starting to fall apart. My socks keep falling down. And can you believe I paid $20 for this haircut? I have a horrible headache and my carpal tunnel is acting up. I can feel my elbow. What if I bump into on something? Now it's gonna hurt. And don't even get me started on people who drive too fast in the slope.
Is this the complaint department?
This is the virtual complaint department, which reminds me, one of the most irritating things is when people can't see the obvious. I mean, you're talking to me on a computer monitor, which you started by clicking on the complaint department link. And there are literally dozens of complaints spewing out of my mouth. And you still ask, is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm supposed to complain to you.
It's a joke. You know, someone enters the virtual complaint department expecting to complain, but then has all these complaints thrown at them. A sort of tables are turned sort of thing.
Oh, I see. Very good. That's actually pretty funny.
Most people don't think so.
Well, complaints are usually attached to emotion, so I assume you catch them off guard.
Anger.
What?
Anger is the only emotion attached to complaints.
What about frustration?
A relative of anger.
A relative.
Annoyance, irritation, fury, rage, antagonism, resentment, ire, wrath, and frustration. All relatives of anger. No matter how you slice it, people are mad.
We have the right to be mad. Take my complaint, for example.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Well, I don't think.
Could you stay online while I go get a Diet Pepsi?
I don't work here.
Come on, it'll just be a second. I'm dying of thirst. I started licking the water off my screensaver, and you can guess how good that is.
But I wouldn't know what to do.
There's nothing to it. You sit here, look into the camera, someone comes online, and you listen to them complain.
I don't know. I came here to complain, and now you want
You
me.
can do it. You're great with people.
I am.
Sure you are. You were great with me. And you look really good on camera.
But I can't be in charge of an entire department.
You see, the link says complaint department, but it's really just a chat room. Thank you so much. I'll be back in a jiff.
Is there a PDF form we fill out or anything?
Excuse me, is this the complaint department?
No, it isn't.
But the link said complaint department.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I meant to say yes. Actually, it's the virtual complaint department. See, my shirt is only a week old and its seams are already falling apart.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I wish to register a complaint.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
This right here is the problem.
Is that goo?
No, it is not goo. They changed my favorite cookie. After years and years of creating, producing, and selling the perfect cookie, they changed it, and I do not like the change.
It looks like goo.
It's not goo. It's the part of the changed cookie that I don't like.
That doesn't look like a cookie.
I told you, it's not the cookie, it's a part of the cookie.
The part of the cookie that you do not like.
Exactly.
May I ask what kind of cookie it is?
Well, I don't know what kind of cookie it is now that they changed it, but it used to be the perfect blend between the rudimentary flavors, two delightfully crunchy and perfectly corpulent chocolate discs surrounding a wondrous vanilla cream icing, creating a sandwich-style confectionery with the impeccable aptitude of immersing in a divine liquid refreshment.
An Oreo.
In a nutshell, as everyone knows, the Oreo used to have the perfect cookie to cream ratio at 71% cookie to 29% cream, creating a piquancy from our residents of recompense after one's ultimate demise.
Heavenly flavor.
Exactly. Now the ratio of cream has changed from 29% to 58%. I've had to scrape off half of the frosting just to enjoy my beloved cookie.
29 to 58? Oh, I see. You bought the double stuffed.
Double stuffed?
Yeah, they came out with double stuffed Oreos. That was several years ago, but you can still get the regular kind.
I can?
Yeah, just read the package. There are other flavors too: golden vanilla, Neapolitan, mint, birthday cake, banana split, peanut butter, and, of course, double stuffed.
I guess I should have just read the package. But what am I supposed to do with all of this extra frosting?
Save it. Maybe they'll come out with a just perfectly corpulent chocolate discs flavor.
Would that be something?
Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you watch the complaint department just for a sec? I have a sudden craving.
No, I will not. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to do.
Here, I am sending you our online complaint forms. I'll be right back.
You dumb imbecile.
Excuse me?
I bought a brand new high definition 74-inch flat screen TV from you not even a week ago, and now it's not working.
You didn't buy it from me.
Well, not you personally, but from your online store. And I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Well, let's see. I'm sure there's something. Here it is. Television complaint form. Now, let's go down the list and see if we can rectify the problem.
Fine. And sorry about the insult when I came online. Sometimes I get a little carried away.
Apology accepted. Now, number one, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I was watching my favorite TV program, The World's Dumbest Imbeciles, when all of a sudden my screen went dark.
Dark screen, dark screen. Here it is. Did you happen to see a number on your screen, like a channel number or cable provider logo?
No, it was completely dark. No number, no logo, no image whatsoever.
Let's see. Did you try the on button?
Yes, I tried the on button. That's the first thing I did. And then I tried every other button on the remote and still nothing.
Did you check to make sure the cables are connected to the back of the TV?
That's the next thing I did. I made sure every cable was secure, and I have a lot of them. I got cables going to the cable box, cables going to the DVD player, cables going to my kid's gaming system, and cables going to the modem. I made sure they were all secure, and then I tried the on button on the TV and the remote, and still nothing.
Okay, next. There's a big thick cord that needs to be connected to the back of the TV and plugged into the wall. Did you make sure it's plugged in?
The problem with that is the TV is on top of a big dresser, which is really close to the wall, and I can't see back there.
How close?
It's about 3 or 4 inches away.
That should be enough space to at least look behind and see if it's plugged in.
Normally, yes, but it's really dark back there.
Can't you just use the flashlight on your phone?
Well, I'm using my phone to talk to you. Duh.
Well, I did notice it's pretty dark on your screen. Why is it so dark?
The lights are off.
Well, why can't you just turn on the lights?
Because right now in our side of town, there's a power outage.
I see. Okay, delete, delete, delete. Do you still have the original packaging the TV came in?
Yeah, I always keep the boxes.
Here's what I want you to do. Pack up the TV in its original packaging and mail it back to us.
It's that bad, huh?
I'm afraid so. There's an online form that you'll need to fill out, and it'll ask you what was wrong with the TV. Just say there's nothing wrong with it. You're just too stupid to own a television.
I am?
I'm afraid so, but you're actually perfect for this job. Could you watch the complaint department for just a second? I'll be right back.
I guess so. There's nothing ever good on anyway.
Is there anyone here? Hello? Hello?
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Oh, how awful.
Rawr, rawr.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I was expecting someone else. Can I help you?
Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought you were, quite mad.
Oh, no. Like I said, I was expecting someone else. Can I help you?
This is the complaint department, is it?
Virtual complaint department. How can I help?
Yes, thank you. I came in here to complain about. I'm sorry, it's just that, who are you expecting?
I'm sorry?
That mask, you were expecting to jump out at someone else. Who is it?
Oh, actually, I'm not allowed to tell you that
Why not?
because it's private. You wouldn't know the person anyway.
I might. And the way you jumped out like that doesn't seem very private. Who is it?
I'm sorry, but that message is for the person whose name I'm not mentioning and the complaint department. It's a private message and it's for that person and that person only. Can I help you?
But I already know the message. It's rawr, rawr, rawr.
Well, that's only half of the message. Do you wish to register a complaint or not?
Yes, but not to you. I wish to complain to someone else.
I assure you, I'm perfectly capable of handling any question you have.
No, I find you rude and very annoying.
Fine, I'll find you another associate. Can I help you?
Nope. No, you just put on a different mask.
I did not. I'm a completely different person.
No, I don't want you. You're terrible.
And I suppose you could do better?
A slug could do better.
A slug? Fine. Prove it.
Excuse me? Where do you think you're going?
Is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm afraid the attendant has, oh, wait, I see. I have to. Perhaps I can help you.
Oh, great, because I'm at my wit's end. I just don't know what to do.
What seems to be the problem?
I think my husband's going deaf.
My, that is a problem. And what makes you think he's losing his hearing?
He doesn't answer me half the time. I have to call him several times before I get any response. It seems like the only time he can hear me is when we're talking face to face and he can see my lips move.
I see. Let's try an experiment. Do you both have mobile phones?
Sure. I make sure he has it set to ring and vibrate to make sure he answers.
Here's what I want you to do. Call his phone. When he answers, I want you to talk softly. If there's no response, talk a little louder, and if there's still no answer, talk a little louder, and so on until you finally get an answer.
Sounds reasonable. It's ringing, he answered. Hello, honey? No answer. Hello, sweetheart, are you there? Still nothing. Darling, can you hear me? Nope. Complete silence. If he can't see my lips moving, he can't hear me.
What's his number? I'll call him.
Good idea. I'd like to have another witness so that I can convince him to go in for a hearing test. The number is 555 4529.
Hello, is anyone here? Oh, hi. I'm calling on behalf of your wife. Yes, she's right here. Yes, I can. Right. I'll let her know. Okay. Bye-bye.
He could hear you?
Yes, he could.
What'd he say?
He said that he called you 3 times and wants to know what you want. He also says that you always do this to him.
Oh, wonder what that means.
Hey, could you watch the complaint department for me just for a sec?
What? I didn't hear you.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
So what do you think I should do?
Hello, I'd like to register a complaint. Hello,
Hello. Oh, hello.
I'd like to register a complaint.
At the moment, I'm afraid there's no one here to complain to.
Well, you're here, aren't you?
Yes, but, well, what is your complaint?
My bill is wrong.
It seems to be in order.
No, look at the price of the cheese.
Ah, here it is. Jarlsberg. That's good cheese.
Yes, but the price is wrong.
Let's see. They charged you $8.59 a pound. That's such a great bargain for such high quality cheese.
Exactly, but the price online says $10.43 per pound, so they charged me the wrong price.
But they only charged you $8.59 a pound. I don't think they were trying to swindle you.
Nevertheless, it's still incorrect.
Let me have a look. I think I found the problem. See, in the online grocery department, starting today, Jarlsberg cheese is on sale for $8.59 a pound. They
Well-
simply gave you the sales price early.
Well, that may be, but when I bought it, the price was $10.43 per pound, and I demand a correction.
Well, the customer's always right. Let's see here. This isn't it. You bought 2 pounds and paid $17.18. And the old price was $10.43 times 2, which is $20.86 for a difference of $3.68. So you owe an additional $3.68.
Oh, what about sales tax and shipping?
Times 0.06 equals 22 cents for a grand total of $3.88.
Well, what about the cost of the plastic wrapping around the cheese?
That's already included in the cost of the cheese. But I can see you're insistent, so 2.5 cents for that.
What about the Jarlsberg name sticker?
3/4 of a cent for that.
The nutritional information label?
0.25 cents for that.
Cal flatulent reduction injections. I bet you didn't think I knew about those, did ya?
No, we were trying to keep that a secret. Another 8.5 cents.
What about your time?
98 cents.
Is there a tax on your time?
No tax on customer service.
Thank goodness, at least there's a bright spot. It seems like there's such a surcharge for everything these days. So how's the damage?
$4.98. You can pay by credit card, over the phone, or online.
I'm afraid I haven't any money.
That's all right. You can work it off in the complaint department for the next 2 minutes.
How do I? Okay.
Is this the complaint department?
At least for the next 2 minutes.
I've been trying to call the Army surplus store for 2 days now, and the line seems to be disconnected.
Well, what number did you call?
I wrote it down on my hand. 0900-1700.
That doesn't sound like a real phone number.
I wrote it down exactly as they had it on the door.
Was it on a sign just under the word open?
Why, yes, that's another thing. The sign said open, but the door was locked.
That's their operating hours. It's military time. It means they're open from 0900 to 1700 hours.
What time is 1700 hours?
5.
O'clock?
Yep. Here, wait 1 second. Here's the real number to Army Surplus customer service. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Is that Eastern or Pacific time?
I don't know, daylight saving time?
I can't call anyway. My phone is damaged.
It looks like it's just off.
How do I turn it on?
You just push any button.
That's what everyone keeps telling me, but there isn't one.
I can see several buttons on it.
Yes, there's a volume button, a back button, a home button, and a settings button. I've looked on every square millimeter on this phone, and believe me, there is no any button.
Maybe there's water damage.
I don't see how that's possible. I kept it in this jacket pocket through 2 washings.
You washed your jacket with the phone in the pocket?
Yes, but as you can see on the tag, the pockets are waterproof.
Okay, that's 2 minutes. I've done my time, but good luck with that.
So I just wait here then? I don't know what to do. Okay.
Is this where I can complain about my parents?
Well, if you want to.
Good, because they're a real pain in the butt.
Is that so? Are they super old and senile and you have to take care of them?
No, they're just unreasonable. They have all these rules I have to follow, or there'll be consequences.
Consequences? Nasty things those are.
Tell me about it. But get this, my dad thinks that there are good consequences.
Good consequences? Like what?
Take the other day, for example. I wanted some cake, so instead of just buying some, my mom shows me the instructions on the back of the cake mix box and says, follow these instructions. But because of the way our oven heats up and the climate we live in, cook it 7 minutes less than what it says to on the box.
And did you?
Oh yeah, she made me do it all by myself. She just stood there and answered a few questions.
Was she right about the 7 minutes?
Yeah, the cake turned out extremely moist and delicious. So my dad says, nice work. This is a delightful consequence of following the instructions.
A strange way to put it, but I suppose that's a good consequence.
But then comes the bad consequence. In order to make the cake, I had to use several dishes, pans, and utensils.
Naturally.
Get this, they made me wash all of the dishes.
Oh, so you're like the little red hen!
Exactly. I had to make it and do the cleanup.
And then they want to eat all the fruits of your labor.
Oh no, they're diabetic. They couldn't have any.
I see. And did you purchase the cake mix?
Of course not. My parents buy all the food.
But they don't eat cake.
No, but I do.
So basically, you want your parents to buy your food, fix your food, and clean up the mess for you while you just eat the food?
Finally, somebody gets it. Why don't my parents get it?
Oh, they get it.
Is this the complaint department?
Can you help this person?
Me? You want me
You
to?
can do it. I'll be right back.
Okay. What is your complaint?
My arm hurts.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look.
I'm sick of the doctors. Here, I fell out of a tree.
I need to look at the other arm.
Why?
Because it's injured.
No, this is the one that hurts.
Then why does that one have all those bandages?
Oh, to stop the blood.
So it is injured.
No, this is the one that hurts.
Clearly, that one has multiple wounds, and the one without the bandages looks perfectly fine. Instead of the complaint department, I think you need to see a psychiatrist.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have explained. A long time ago, this arm suffered a very rare nerve injury, which resulted in a complete lack of this arm's ability to feel any pain.
Really? I've never heard of that.
It's extremely rare, but it's true. Watch this.
Oh my, yes. Thank you. Thanks for the demonstration. I believe you now.
Well, you try. Go on. Have a bite. Oh, yeah. You're on the other side of the screen.
It's okay. It's not necessary anyway.
Well, then I'll just have to give it a good karate chop. Hi!
No. Please stop. You'll get blood everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just get a little carried away sometimes.
Now, if this is the arm that hurts, then how did you get all those bandages?
Well, these band-aids on my fingers I got from chopping onions. That always happens. This one on my wrist I got from one of those jagged strips you use to tear saran wrap off with. This one I got from a pincushion. This one is more of a burn. And this one I got, believe it or not, from a whack-a-mole machine at Chuck E. Cheese.
May I take a look? You need to go to the hospital. That's a gaping wound.
It doesn't hurt.
That doesn't matter. It needs stitches. If you don't get that sewn up, it'll only get worse. You'll lose more blood. You'll have more nerve damage. It'll eventually get infected. You'll lose your arm or worse.
But it doesn't hurt.
Pain is an indicator that there's something wrong. You don't have that indicator, but believe me, there is something wrong. I'm gonna go get some help.
But this is the arm that hurts.
There we go.
Why do you have a mask on?
Oh, I'm a cat burglar.
I see. Can I help you?
I'm bored. See this? I burgled it.
That's not cool. Did you need a letter opener or something?
Nah, who needs a letter opener? Envelopes are just paper after all.
Well, I like letter openers. In fact, hold that one up to the camera. Hey, that looks just like my letter opener.
It is yours.
What? Hey, how'd you get it?
I told you, I burgled it.
You came to my house and you stole my letter opener?
Nah, I never went to your house. I'm a virtual burglar.
You stole it through my computer.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, I don't believe you are. And I don't believe you stole my letter opener through my computer.
Why not?
Because it's impossible.
And tell me, what makes you say a thing like that?
Because there's no such thing as a virtual... Wait a minute. Where's my pen?
Oh, you mean this?
Yes! What?
I virtually burgled it. Sorry.
You keep saying you're sorry, but you keep doing it.
I'm bored.
Is that why you steal? You're bored?
No. Burglary started a long time ago when I was little. I stole all of Bobby Richmond's toys.
Do you realize that stealing hurts other people?
Oh, yes. When I first stole Bobby's toys, he cried and cried, and I pretended like I didn't know anything about it. I felt terrible. It just ate me up inside. Is that a Sprite? But I was too scared to confess, so instead of returning the toys, I stole some more.
That's awful.
I know, but after a while, I stopped feeling guilty. I became a full-time thief, and now I branched out into virtual burglary. I know it hurts people, but I just don't seem to care.
Hey, where's my Sprite?
I'm bored. Sorry.
Maybe you should get caught and have to pay for your crimes.
I have many times. That's boring too.
You keep saying that. Why are you so bored?
The movies make being a thief look glamorous, but in real life, it's just boring.
Well, it doesn't seem like it would be boring. The thrill of planning the heist, the excitement of anticipating the moment, The exhilaration of the risk of being caught, the adventure of getting away with it, and the pleasure of your loot.
I see you watch the movies too. To tell you the truth, I don't feel anything. No thrill, no excitement, no exhilaration, no adventure, and certainly no pleasure. I wish I could go back to when I was that stupid kid and feel the guilt of stealing Bobby's toys again.
You want to feel guilty?
It's better than feeling nothing.
You know, I just realized something. You have the same condition as my arm, only it's on the inside. I'll be right back. See this?
Is that lemonade?
Yes, I want to open a lemonade stand. But check this out. It's not bad. It's just a bit weak.
Weak lemonade, huh? That's not good.
Exactly. Now watch. Still weak. It tastes exactly the same.
Wait, did you use the same amount of...
Unbelievable. Would you buy weak lemonade?
No, at least not twice.
Me either.
Again?
Of course, practice makes perfect. Ah! Black! Weak! Ugh!
I couldn't help but notice you keep mixing the same amount of lemonade powder with the same amount of water each time.
2 scoops, that's what it says on the package.
I think the people who came up with the portions envisioned a smaller cup.
The instructions didn't say anything about that.
Maybe not, but it's clearly not
Look, is
working.
this the complaint department or not?
Virtual complaint department.
Then help me with my complaint.
All right. Are you using the same amount of water?
Of course.
2 scoops of lemonade powder?
No more, no less.
There, it's gonna be too watery.
Even though I use the same ingredients, I expect a different result. Down the hatch. Taste the same. Weak.
And there's your problem. You can't just do the exact same thing and expect a different result.
The people in Washington do.
Listen, there's something I gotta take care of. Could you watch the complaint department for just a sec? I'll be right back.
Okay.
You've got to help me. I have this song stuck in my head and it won't get out. I can't sleep. I can't work. I can't do anything. It won't stop.
Isn't that how Beethoven went insane?
Beethoven didn't go insane.
Sure he did. Jason Beethoven? He lived down the street from me. It was a heavy metal screamo song called Chicken with Its Head Cut Off. But in his mind, he only heard it played by the banjo. Couldn't get it out of his head. They had to take him away in a straitjacket.
This is the complaint department, isn't it?
Virtual complaint department. And new today, we also saw lemonade. Virtually, of course.
You're not being very helpful. I'm desperate. I need to sleep. It just keeps playing and playing over and over again.
Sorry. Have you tried eating bananas?
Yes, they only pop up in the song.
May I ask, what song is running through your head?
Old MacDonald.
You don't mean Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had a banana, E-I-E-I-O.
Oh dear, this is awful. Have you tried counting sheep?
With a baba here and a baba there.
So everything you try just ends up in the song? This is worse than chicken with its head cut off.
Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck, buck. Oh, help me!
You could order some lemonade.
No thanks. It looks weak. A weak here and a weak there.
That's an obnoxious song. Sing something else. Here. Sing with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you could even say it glows.
With a glow glow here and a glow glow there, old Mick Rudolph had a farm. What?
See? It's impossible.
I hate that song. Let's sing something else. Hey Jude by the Beatles. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I. What?
No, this can't be.
Let's do Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. 1, 2, 3. And on that farm we had a shake. E-I-E-I. What?
Try When the Saints Go Marching In. 1, 2, 3. With a march here and a march there.
Oh!
What? Let me out of here.
Is this the complaint department?
Absolutely. Do you have a complaint?
I most certainly do. First, I woke up to complete silence. Usually, Mrs. Wallenby's dog is yapping at the wee hours of the morning, waking me and the whole neighborhood up. I mean, who gets up before 9 a.m.? And it's one of those annoying little dogs with one of those high whiny barks.
So you were able to sleep in?
I'd hardly call 10 a.m. sleeping in. Then I go out to get the paper, which is usually thrown in my rose bushes, but it's sitting right there on my doorstep. I didn't even have to put my slippers on to go get it.
So that was a good thing.
What do you think? Well, while I'm getting the paper, I noticed his neighbors across the street had taken down their pool.
Swimming pool?
Yes. They had this little 2-foot blow-up swimming pool out in their front yard, but they have no fence. And the city ordinance clearly states that any pool over 18 inches high must be enclosed by a 6-foot fence. I've called the city several times to report the violation, but they would never do anything about it.
But the pool is gone now.
Yes. I was going to call the city again today to complain, but now there's just no sense. But that's not all. For lunch, I decided to go to Taco Bell.
You don't seem like the type of person who frequents the Bell.
No, but I do like fried chicken. And one time I went to my favorite chicken place and they had combined it with a Taco Bell. So I tried a few menu items and I was hooked. The problem was they would always get my order wrong. Not enough cheese on the tacos, too much fizz in the Diet Pepsi, crunchy tortillas on my burrito. I mean, what are the odds they get it wrong every time? But today, it was perfect.
So the Bell came through for you.
That's not all. The doctor called. They said my cholesterol plummeted and I don't need to take those pills anymore. My financial portfolio went from weak to strong. My taxes went down. And on the way over here, all the traffic lights were green.
Let me get this straight. You got in line to complain about not having anything to
I don't know
complain
why
about.
I clicked that link. I just like the look of it. It was very pretty.
You think the link to the complaint department is pretty.
It's my favorite link.
Well, then I'm afraid you're all out of excuses.
Excuses for what?
Hey, how would you like to run the complaint department?
Me?
It'll just be for a few minutes until I get back.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, here's what you do. There's this button at the top.
Shut up. I know what to do. Get going. I got it covered. Everything will be fine. Just get out of here and let me do my job. Welcome to the complaint department. How may I help you?
Yes. No, thank you. I shouldn't be here. I'll leave.
Wait. You came here for something. You might as well lay it on me.
Actually, I work at another virtual complaint department on another site. Today's my day off.
Ah, a fellow complaint receptacle. Let me ask you something. Are you sick of all the people who come in and complain about the stupidest things?
Yes, that's why I'm here. For example, I had this lady come in yesterday to explain that every morning her husband wakes up, stretches his arms, and says, I slept like a baby.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I asked her. So she says he doesn't remember when we had babies. They don't sleep that well.
So what did you say?
I told her to just be grateful that he doesn't wake up hungry and crying every 2 hours with a load in his pants.
A very good point.
I thought so, but she closed her screen all angry. And then there's this guy who gets one of those sticky fly strips all wrapped around his head, and he can't get it off. I mean, is it me?
Is it I?
What?
I believe the proper grammatical form of that question would be, is it I?
Are you sure? What if you added the word just into it? Is it just me? I mean, people say that all the time, but I've never heard anyone say, is it just I?
You're right. That does sound weird. Let's see. You use I for the subject of the sentence, like I am listening to the complaints, and me for the object of the sentence, like the person is complaining to me.
Yes, you wouldn't say the person is complaining to I.
So is I the subject of our question?
Is it I or is it the subject of the question?
You know, I'm not sure, but I am sure that I've heard the phrase, is it I, somewhere before.
Now that you mention it, I believe I've heard it put that way as well. Somewhere important, I think.
Well, no matter whether it's is it me or is it I, it's a rather good question.
I wish my customers would ask it before they come to my complaint department.
Wouldn't that be something? It would change the whole way we do things around here. It might even change the world.
Come to think about it, we better not spread that around. If that ever happened, we'd be out of a job.
Right. Comes the word. Hey, you're an experienced complaint taker. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. It will only take a sec.
Sure, what is it?
Could you wait? Maybe it is me.
No, I think you're right. Is it I?
No, I mean the problem. Maybe the problem is me.
What problem?
You know what? Never mind. I was going to ask you if you could watch the complaint department for me while I went off and took a little break, but I think I'll stay. Yes, I'm going to stay at my post.
It's not really my day off. I asked someone to watch my complaint department for me while I came here. I can't believe I couldn't see it before. It is me. Or I. I've got to get back. See ya.
Have a nice day.
Here you are.
This certificate grants the holder the right to be happy for the rest of the day. Really?
I'll email it to you. No more excuses.
Thank you. What about tomorrow?
Let's worry about that when you come to it.
I got it. Sing with me.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a grievance. E-I-E-I-O. With a grumble here and a mumble there. Here a mum, there a grump, everywhere murmurs on. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Well,
It's gone. It's completely gone.
we just needed to finish the song.
Thank you, thank you. This is wonderful. Goodbye.
Hey, check this out. That is good lemonade.
I've got to try that. It's wonderful. You doubled the amount of lemonade mix. Brilliant. Wait till my customers taste this flavor explosion.
What?
You know what?
All right. Here you go. And here you go. And here you go. I'm sorry.
Here, I found Bobby Richmond's phone number. You got to start somewhere.
You're right. Thank you.
There you are. I called the paramedics. They're waiting for you outside your house.
Are they going to give me something for the pain in my arm?
I hope not. You need that pain. But they're gonna fix both of your arms.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
I found the solution to your problem.
And how is ping pong supposed to get my parents to bake my cake and wash my dishes?
Simple. Just get a paddle like this. Or bigger. Or maybe something with spikes on it.
If you're gonna say that I should get a low-level entry job, let me just tell you what I told my parents. I went to college. I got an associate's degree in female Klingon studies. I'm not going to work on an assembly line.
Nope. Just give this paddle to your parents and tell them to give you a good spanking.
What? You can't talk to me like...
You're a self-aggrandizing, pompous parasite that thinks the principles of responsibility and consequences apply to everyone but you. Now it's time to grow up and stop acting like a baby.
I hate you. You're ruining my life.
Thanks for watching the complaint department for me. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Hey, what time does the complaint department close?
6.
O'clock.
Yep, 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll be back then.
Why? We'll be closed.
Bye.
I'd say you've worked off your bill.
What have you got there?
Creamy Havarti. It's on sale, you know.
It looks wonderful. I must go purchase some. I hope they've updated their prices or I'll be back.
I know you will.
All right, I've got a solution. Take a regular sheet of paper and roll it into a cone like this.
Like... this?
Perfect. Put the skinny end in your ear and see if your husband answers you now. It's only temporary. You'll need to see a doctor.
Of course. To think. All this time, the problem was me. Or is it I?
Either one works.
Oh, goodness, my husband's calling.
I didn't hear your phone ring.
He's in the living room searching for me.
I better get going.
Oh, how awful. No, no. I thought I told you that I want someone else.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were someone else.
I'm not someone else. I'm a completely different person.
I guess the problem wasn't someone else. Good day.
I have good news. The power is back on in your neighborhood.
So I'll be able to see behind the cabinet to see if the TV's plugged in?
Actually, you won't need to. Your TV should work perfectly fine now.
Why? Because the power came back on? Oh. Suddenly I feel really humiliated.
That's the first step to recovery.
Hey, I bet I know why the clock stopped working.
Now, what am I supposed to do with you?
I have the answer. Take a look. It's a bag full of empty halves of Oreos.
Wow, that's perfect.
Now you can spread your icing back on these cookies in just the right proportions.
Excellent, but I mean, how do I, moving there, moving here?
Oh, I didn't think about that. I normally work at the non-virtual complaint department. They have lemonade there too. I guess you'll just have to buy another package of Oreos and scrape the icing off yourself, and then you can spread your icing back onto the empty cookies.
Thank you. I'm off to the store. I've got a lot of cookies to prepare.
I'm back.
Oh. Hi, you got your drink, I see.
Yep, I would have got you one too, but you're not here.
That's okay. Diet Pepsi hurts my back.
It hurts your back. How's that?
Well, when I take a drink of it, I have to bend over so far to lick the dirt off of my shoes just to get the terrible taste out of my mouth.
I see. So, how did everything go?
Fairly well, I suppose. I learned a lot about people.
Let me guess. It's easy to see the solution to someone else's problem, but when it comes to our own...
Well, yes, that's one thing, but in the bigger picture, I noticed that...
Hey, I realized I never got to hear your complaint.
That's okay. I don't need to.
No, you came here for a reason, and you were kind enough to do me a good turn. The least I can do is listen to your complaint.
Actually, now that I've had time to think about it, it was I.
It was me.
You had nothing to do with it.
No, I mean the proper way to say it is it was me.
Are you sure? Is it I? Is it me? Is it I? Is it me? I can't tell which one sounds better, but I'm sure that I've heard the question, is it I, before.
Now that you mention it, I believe I have heard it put that way before.
Mm-hmm.
Some more important, I believe.
No matter. Either way, it's a good question, which has caused me to look inward. I shall ask it frequently. Thank you for the experience.
School.